Atlanta's Ellis Hotel, formerly the Weinkauf Hotel, was constructed in 1913. Management of the day touted it as a fireproof hotel. Big mistake. Tragically, in 1946, a devastating fire engulfed the hotel, claiming the lives of 119 people. Firefighters struggled to reach beyond the 8th floor of the 15-story building, and haunting images captured individuals desperately leaping from windows. Among the casualties was Frank Weinkauf, the hotel's namesake. Despite the extensive damage, the building eventually reopened as a hotel in the 1950s, later serving as a retirement home before re-emerging as the Ellis Hotel in the 1990s. Over the years, the hotel has become a hotspot for paranormal activity as guests have reported encountering the scent of smoke, screams, and eerie incidents which include fire alarms going off precisely at the time of the original fire. The Civil War was a harrowing chapter in history, and Kennesaw Mountain National Battlefield stands as a somber testament to its brutality. During one particularly deadly battle, an estimated 5,350 men lost their lives, underscoring the grim nature of warfare. Local lore tells of ghostly soldiers, some maimed and missing limbs, who are said to still patrol the battlefield. However, they often vanish before witnesses can get a clear view. Some visitors have recounted hearing both Union and Confederate soldiers engaged in battle, complete with distant cannon blasts and gunfire. Others have claimed to catch whiffs of pungent odors resembling blood and gunpowder in the air. Intriguingly, some guests have reported encountering ghost deer on the premises. These animal apparitions supposedly charge directly toward observers, only to dissolve into mere wisps of mist upon approach. Exploring the history of Kennesaw Mountain and its haunted reputation offers a spine-tingling experience for those who dare to visit. Established in 1892, the Windsor Hotel, located in downtown Americus, was originally designed to entice snowbirds seeking refuge from the frigid northern winters. The Victorian-style establishment, boasting 100 rooms, has welcomed numerous distinguished individuals throughout its storied history, including the likes of gangster Al Capone and President Jimmy Carter. Ghost enthusiasts frequent this destination in hopes of encountering spectral phenomena, most notably the apparition of a young girl. Legend has it that she was the daughter of a housekeeper and tragically met her end after being pushed down an elevator shaft. Another ghostly resident of the Windsor is Floyd Lowry, the esteemed doorman whose memory lives on through the hotel's in-house pub bearing his name. The fabulous Fox Theater, nestled in downtown Atlanta, has graced the city's landscape since its establishment in 1929, offering ample time for ghosts to weave their tales within its walls. Originally constructed as a Shriners Temple, this historic structure underwent a transformation into a magnificent movie palace, narrowly escaping demolition on multiple occasions. Visitors have reported encountering ghostly apparitions within its grand walls. Among the haunting sightings is that of a Confederate soldier, often observed standing in the theater's windows. Another ghostly presence is that of an organist who serenaded audiences for 24 years at the Fox Theater. It's said that his ashes reside within the very organ he once played. Some visitors have recounted interactions with a mischievous spirit who, accompanied by the scent of roses, enjoys playing pranks on elevator riders by pressing buttons for different floors. Macon offers a plethora of locations steeped in ghostly lore, with eerie tales spanning most of the city. From the spectral soldier spotted at Fort Hawkins to the haunting presence of the late managing director at the Grand Opera House, supernatural stories abound. Even the venerable Hay House has its own share of enigmatic occurrences, with reports of apparitions tied to former mansion employees lingering within its historic walls. For those with an appetite for the supernatural, Macon cemeteries are also not to be missed, including Riverside Cemetery and Rose Hill Cemetery, where the Allman Brothers rest eternally. Rhodes Hall, often referred to as the Castle on Peachtree, stands as one of Atlanta's oldest mansions and a focal point for supernatural phenomena. Erected in the early 1900s with the enduring stone from Stone Mountain, this grand mansion has garnered attention through its appearance on TV programs like Ghost Hunters and Georgia's Haunted Hidden Treasures. It has gained this notoriety due to the scary encounters recounted by both visitors and staff. Tycoon Amos Giles Rhodes designed the home for his wife, and they were reportedly pretty reclusive. Apparently, they still like to be left alone today, often chasing staff out of the home and screaming, "Get out!" Oakland Cemetery, located in Atlanta, is a renowned haunted destination with a rich history. Established in 1850, this historic site is the city's oldest and largest burial ground, serving as the final resting place for more than 70,000 individuals, including at least 3,000 Confederate soldiers. Eerie accounts from visitors speak of ghostly soldiers hanging from trees or wandering the cemetery, their voices echoing in the haunted roll call. From soldiers to victims of yellow fever and others who endured tragic deaths, Oakland Cemetery houses the remains of those who experienced profound trauma in their lives. This haunted cemetery ranks among the scariest ghost-infested locations in Atlanta, if not one of the most haunted spots in all of Georgia. The Hugh Harley Covered Bridge, reconstructed in the 1880s, following the tragic loss of a man when the previous bridge was swept away in a torrent, carries with it an aura of haunting mystery. Strangely, witness testimonies rarely make reference to the ill-fated man. Various other narratives have emerged surrounding this covered bridge. Some locals hold that a Native American girl met a gruesome fate, suspended from the bridge's rafters, with accounts even mentioning the eerie shifting of a phantom rope. However, historical accounts offer an alternative perspective. They suggest a spirited young white girl who was crossing the river in a wagon with her father. In a moment of exuberance, leapt up only to have her hair entangle itself in the bridge's rafters. As she descended, her neck snapped, and her life was abruptly ended. The disconcerting creaking sounds are attributed to the spectral image of the girl, forever swinging from the rafters by her hair. The Marshall House, constructed by Mary Marshall in 1851, stands as yet another of Georgia's renowned haunted hotels. Guests who have ventured into this eerie establishment have recounted spine-tingling experiences, from strange crashing noises to unsettling odors reminiscent of decaying flesh. This Savannah Hotel, like many others in Georgia, served as a hospital during the tumultuous periods of the Civil War and yellow fever epidemics. During renovations in the 1990s, workers unearthed a grim discovery: human remains believed to be the amputated limbs of Civil War soldiers. Beyond the unsettling sounds and smells, some guests have reported encounters with spirits attempting to turn their doorknobs from the outside. The second and fourth floors have gained notoriety for the particularly active paranormal phenomena. Milledgeville, once the esteemed capital of Georgia, boasts a rich and haunting history intertwined with Civil War soldiers and tragic typhoid victims. Ghostly encounters are par for the course when you explore the city's historic district. These spectral inhabitants linger on the streets and take up residence within many of the town's edifices. From the restless souls of murderers laid to rest at Memory Hill Cemetery to the enigmatic Welsh spirit who journeyed across the Atlantic as an early immigrant, Homestead House and the rest of Milledgeville are steeped in haunted tales. The Moon River Brewing Company, a beloved brewery situated within what was once one of Savannah's most haunted hotels, holds a storied past. Originally known as the City Hotel, this historic building served as a hospital during both the Civil War and the yellow fever epidemic, bearing witness to untold suffering and tragedy. In 1832, the hotel also became the site of a fateful shooting, when the notorious troublemaker James Stark met his demise at the hands of Dr. Philip Minus. Local lore whispered that Stark's restless spirit remains nearly 2 centuries after his death, as he continues to haunt the guests and staff of the Moon. Thank you for making our way through the video. If you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button and give me your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, until next time.